What is up, everybody? Welcome back. And today we got something a little special for you. We're gonna do a rebuild series. I'm gonna try to start it off here on Twitch. I'm gonna upload it on YouTube. So if you haven't seen most things, and if you haven't seen these Madden things that we've been doing, go check out the YouTube channel at Beckersaliens. You won't be disappointed, hopefully at least. Critique's always welcome. So, and that we're gonna get started with this franchise. I just don't want to get too far ahead of my actual franchise that I got going with the Seahawks that you can see right there. I mean, I finished the season. I'm in the playoffs. Gonna wait a little bit. I still got weeks and weeks of videos to update on that one. So until then, we're gonna do this little rebuild series. So I'm gonna try to do, I think, try to get 3 years done. We'll see how today goes. All right. As you can tell, I'm eating some cheese curd from Wisconsin. Not a Packer fan, Seahawks fan, as you can tell. So, but cheese curds always near and dear to my heart. So I found a place where the guy's from Wisconsin, and he comes back all the time. He gets the cheese curds. So you know what? I'm like, I'm gonna try it out. Take them. They're really good. So, if you see cheese curds, you know why. Now we're gonna use the real life rosters. We're gonna act as if COVID didn't happen. We're gonna start preseason week 1.
Select the team you want to join.
Select the team that I want to join, huh? Well, excuse me. Let's go find out who I want to. Let's see, I know I like the Colts, like their team this year, but I'm gonna go look at the standings real quick. See where everybody's at. So you got the 0-4 Texans, and they fired their coach. So we can definitely fire the coach. You got the 0-4 Falcons. Definitely want to get rid of Matty Ryan. Let's go with the Texans. Let's do this first one with the Texans. Let's take them.
Start your season with recommended settings. If you wish to change roles or adjust options, use the tiles on the left.
Oh yeah, we're gonna come in. Oh wait, where's the custom coach? Use custom coach right there. My mic's a little in the way. You guys can't see it, but I can see it. It's definitely on my thing. Sell package, trade. I'm gonna do the trade package because I wanna we're gonna do some trading. And with it, dude looks like Gary Kubiak a lot, doesn't he? Let's change that up a bit. I know none of these look like me. I'd probably be the better one. Casual 2, relaxed. Let's keep it relaxed but still professional at the same time. So I think we can do this 3. I'm gonna change the playbooks, of course. Is it actually gonna let me change the playbooks like completely to like 3-4s and shit? No, it's not. All right. So the offense, I'm gonna try to run it like Seattle. And the defense, I want to run a really good defense this year. I don't know. We'll go with the John Gruden type of defense playbook. Alright. Let's go change this league settings. We're going to put it to all pro. Simulation, league, yeah. This doesn't matter, so that's going to get turned off. Trade type, enable all. Coach firing is on because if we don't do a good enough job, I want to know about it, and I want to see if we get fired. Fair caps on, superstar abilities, everything's on. That's gonna be set to normal. Yep. Minimum roster size is 46. In season, player movement is unlimited. There's no restrictions on player overcut restrictions. No, it's unlimited player off-season player cut limits. And we're gonna switch to 10 minutes because that seems to be like a decent gameplay. Weekly training is gonna be with auto, just because. And everything else is gonna be left alone. I don't want them filling the rosters. I want to do that myself. So here we go. Week 1. Preseason of week 1. Bill O'Brien's been fired after that stupid decision to trade DeAndre Hopkins. So let's see, we got message player development already. Yeah, get the, yeah, oh yeah. Yep, that's good. I agree wholeheartedly with getting these rookies in. Let's just continue this. If you guys haven't played Madden 20, it's the same thing as Madden 20, as in Madden 21. So I already know how that is. I'm gonna end the conversation just because that's too much to be dealing with, you know? So let's see, what else we got? Alright, upgrade players. Will Fuller. He's gotta become the new #1. But I need him to be physical. No, I fell in love with DK Metcalf last year with the way he's been playing. And this year too. I want to try to build a DK Metcalf out of this team. Let's actually go look at the team. Let's go look at this depth chart quick. You got Deshaun Watson, AJ McCarron, and then Alex McGough. Whoever the hell that guy is. Probably not going to keep him. You got Duke Johnson, David Johnson, Kieran Higdon, Buddy Howell. Don't know. Cullen Gillespie. Okay. Sounds like that fishing dude from back up in Wisconsin. Brandon Cooks, Will Fuller, Kenny Stills, Randall Cobb, Kike Couture, DeAndre Carter, and then Chad Hansen, and then Isaiah Couture, and then all these other guys down here. So, don't really have much of a wide receiver core. Tight ends, you got Darren Fells, Jordan Akins, Jordan Thompson, and then Kahale Waring. So to start the season, I'm gonna have Jordan Akins be the #1, Jordan Thompson be the #2, at least preseason wise. Left tackle, we got one of the best in Laramie Tunzel. No depth behind him, so that's a big thing. Left guard, 1-year pro of Max Sharping, and who's not even that good, and then no depth behind him. Center, Nick Martin, no depth behind him. Right guard, Zach Fulton, and then you got a left guard behind him, so there's no depth. This offensive line looks like there's no depth whatsoever. Right tackle is Titus Howard, 1-year pro, so he's going to get all the reps that he can. Then you move the defense, which I think is probably the core, like the strength core of this. Because my other computer's popping some stuff up. Alright. You got JJ Watt. Probably greatest defensive end to come out of Wisconsin. Then you got Charles Omenihu. I think that's how it is. Omenihu. And then Carlos Watkins. So if Watt gets hurt, there's no depth at this left outside of this left end. Right end, you got Ross Blacklock, Angelo Blackson, and Albert Huggins. The rookie right end, so we'll see how he does. Defensive tackle, you got PJ Hall, Brandon Dunn, and then Eddie Vanderdoes. So I'm gonna try to run a 3-4. I think if this lets me, if this defense, the way it's set up right now, will let me, I'm gonna try to run a 3-4. And the left outside linebacker, you got Brennan Scarlett, and then Jacob Martin. Then you got Benedict McKinney, Zach Cunningham, Dylan Cole, who's a captain. So must be a special teams captain. Right outside linebacker, you got Whitney Merciless, and then Duke Ejiofor. So, cornerbacks, Bradley Robbie, Garen Conley, Vernon Hargreaves III, oof, Lonnie Johnson Jr., Kean Crossan. So another cornerback would be good, and then leave one in the slot, or maybe 2 cornerbacks. You got free safety of Justin Reed, and then Eric Murray, and then AJ Moore Jr. So good starting, and then not really depth at all. Strong safety of Jalen Watkins, Michael Thomas, and then a cornerback. So strong safety definitely needs to be looked at. Fairbairn is the kicker, Anger is the punter. Kick return is going to be Randall Cobb. I like that. Punter return is going to be Randall Cobb too. I like that. Right now. So what did I say I needed? Here's my sliders. Kenny Stills. Okay. So I definitely need to go look at. Go to my coach. Go to schemes. Yeah, multiple zone run. Doesn't fit this playbook too much, I don't think. Oh, no, I'm running it. Built on a zone run. So we're going to keep the offense scheme the same. John Gruden is a multiple 3-4 defense. I don't like the multiple 3-4 defense. So I'm going to go look for... The Packers defense have been doing good, really good. So this playbook is a 3-4 scheme that focuses on generating pressure from multiple directions. Typically, other playmakers in the run game. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. So we definitely need a better left outside linebacker, more middle linebackers, and a right outside linebacker. Everything else is good. Quarterback, left tackle. I know that whole offensive line needs to be fixed, so that's gonna have to get addressed probably through the draft, and we'll see what we have for free agents. Let's go look at these free agents quick. Darius Geis is definitely eligible, and I liked him when I had him on my the Seahawks. And I'm gonna take him and be my number 2 because he's young, he's good, and I like the way he plays way better than the other guys. And we're gonna go back. I definitely need a strong safety, and he's 28 and he's good for run support, so he's gonna come in. So we're good there. I don't need a left end. There's Kaepernick. Keep to lead, can play man to man. So there, I just figured out my running back. Or I don't know if I want to keep to lead. Cameron Wake. No. I don't think I want to get him. I know I need help at the right guard. It's gonna help out big time. So I'm gonna take Ryan Leary. Hopefully we can sign him again later on in the season. That's right, I'm going to take Logan Ryan. He's going to be my slot cornerback right now. Sherrill Suggs. Clay Matthews, he's a power rusher, but Michael Kendricks was good. He needs to be a run stopper, and I'm going to take him. My cap room is definitely up there. So that didn't help at all. Josh Gordon, he's not injured. Definitely got to cut some people. Specialists. Slot cornerback. No, that's not what I want. God damn it. That's why I don't like this whole. It was good when it first came out. The whole, I don't like it goes back to this either. Depth chart. They need to update the menu a little bit. Slot cornerback is going to be Logan Ryan. Before it's anybody else. It's going to be cornerbacks before it's going to be anybody else. Sorry, but that's just the way I run this. quarterbacks, it's obviously going to be Logan Ryan and then Bradley O'Habi. Don't have anybody else, so Conley, and then they come in. Who else did we sign? We signed a running back, which was Darius Geis. He's going to give me that 1-2 hit, but Darius Geis is going to be more of a running back than over Duke Johnson. I'm sorry, that's just the way it is. Now I need to go see salaries quick. Sort this out. Watt's staying, Tunzel's staying, Cooks, he can stay, Merciless is gonna stay, McKinney's gonna stay, Johnson right here. Found the man, we're letting out. Let's go see who needs a running back quick. Looks like everyone's orange on him. And this is just gonna give us space to work with. Looks like Washington might be the only team that's really into him right now. Let's see if I can go get. Oh yeah, we're not getting Chase Young, but can we get Montez Sweat for him? And then throw in later round pick. Let's throw in a 3rd round pick with it. Montez Sweat and a 3rd round pick. What if we just straight up did Montez Sweat? Oof. I'd have to give up somebody for him, but I'm not gonna be able to make that trade because of the fact that what else do they need? They need a QE. I don't really have. Can throw in AJ McCarron too for that? Nah, they don't want AJ. Tight end. Let's see, Darren Fells, which I really don't need Fells too much. They're interested. Montez Sweat, because I don't think they're gonna give me. Left tackle? I only got one good left tackle. You ain't getting him. Left guard? You ain't getting him. I'll throw him in there. I think they go for it. Middle linebacker. I can throw him in there. I'm still going to try to get this 3rd round pick with it. They're not interested in players. I gotta try and get something out of it, even if it's a late round pick. Ooh, no wait, they were definitely willing to give up some round pick next year or this year, so gotta make it interesting for them to give me. Straight up, they take it. All right, that's fine. I guess we don't get it. But we give up the running back, tight end, and middle linebacker for right end, which is fine. It clears some cap space like crazy. Go back and sort this out. See who else we don't need. Randall Cobb's up there too, and he's expensive for a guy that's not going to be played that much. Definitely overpaid a lot of their players. Like Dunn. He's not even gonna make the team. I'm just gonna release and take the penalty at this point. He can't. That man was so expensive for no reason. Like a lot of these guys are really expensive. Like this center, expensive for no reason. They need a right tackle too. They need a right guard. I need. So you can fix this. No, I'm not taking that old guy. No, I'm not taking him either. What do they have for tight end? See to use them all. Anybody else interested in them? Broncos. Let's go look at right tackle what they got. Because they really need this. And I really need this tackle. Which isn't going to help too much. You're not interested in him for a fifth round, right? Throw the 7th round in there, should be. Well, 7th round next year, because that'll help me in year 3. No. I could do probably 1 for 1, right? Yeah, I can. Alright, so I upgraded my right tackle while dropping money, which is great. So that helps out a lot. Yeah, I don't want 12 million for a dude that's sitting on the bench. We got for center. Cody White here. Can I take him? They declined this, but they're definitely interested in it. So I'm definitely gonna go look. I have a 3rd, 4th, 4th, and 5th. Oof. What if I could do a 5th next year and a 5th this year? Cool. I got the center. I got rid of my backup. That's gonna help us out a lot. I'm gonna do a little thing here. Clear the cap penalties. Depth chart. I'm gonna reorder this quick. Auto reorder. That's cool. Which it's not gonna be stay the same. Fullback sucks. I still didn't get rid of Randall Cobb, which as the 4th wide receiver should not be making as much money as he is. Yeah, he makes 17 million. That's a $17 million penalty if I just release him. So we're gonna trade him away. Who needs a wide receiver? I know there's teams that need wide receivers. I would use Randall Cobb. I don't like the Eagles. Sure, 2nd round pick for him. Probably could have gotten a little bit more for him. I wasn't expecting that to go through like that. Alright. There's definitely gonna be guys like this guy's getting released. I'm not even gonna hold on to him. Bye. And bye. Chance. You guys are probably never gonna get used. The only reason why that other dude's not getting released is because of. That's what I want it to look like. 34-year-old John Weeks. Is he 34? He's 34 and he's 28. So I don't know where the hell they got this dude from, but guess what? Goodbye. So I know who I need to release and stuff, right? Speaking of which, let me look at a backup quarterback. Josh McCown, 41 years old. Blake Bortles, Trevor Siemian, Sean Kaiser. Why is he on? Terry Jackson, Drew Stanton. Joe Webb, he's still out there. Luke Falk, Kyle Schumer, JT Barrett, Taylor Heineke, Mike White, Jake Ludick, Quentin Flowers, Chase Lip. I don't even know who these guys are. Yeah, Kaepernick who's 32 and he's an 81, but he's 13 million. I'm not gonna pay that. Josh McCown, 41, 66 for 1.5. Don't want to pay that. Blake Bortles, don't want to pay that. Don't want to pay any of that crap. Let's just do this. Let's go see who's out there. Not happening. Not happening. Not happening. It's too expensive. Fullbacks. We'll keep who we have for now. Tight end, I'm not too worried about. Right guard. John Feliciano. Same age, same overall. So I'm not too worried about it. Right tackle. Jared Belder. Lower overall. Hot age is up there. So we're going to keep Juwan James. Right end. Montez Sweat, which is 70. He's a 76 and he's 23. With Ross Blacklock, 22, 73. So we're good. Tim Jernigan. Defensive tackle 1. Harrison Phillips is 24. 74 is 25. 73, 22, 73. So now I'm not going to worry about that too much. Middle linebacker is a big spot. Fonta's perfect. I did get teamed up with need that second one. Montez, or we take Jake Ryan for a 1. It's a 1 year, 1 overall difference. He's got better speed, he's got better tackling, just block shooting is a little worse. We're gonna take him. We'll take Jake Ryan, so it's 3-1 of the team. Which is good enough for me. What thoughts on linebacker? Cameron Wake. It's too expensive. Him and Clay Matthews are too expensive for my liking right now. I mean, their scheme fits, but no. Alright. Just this lineup. Go to the defense side of the board. PJ Hall. Right on. There's no button on it. No, there's the generic best lineup button. Alright, let's see. JJ Watt. They're running a 3-4. Quickly already filled in that hole left by Jadae McClowney. Yep. Cool. Darius Geis is the power running back. On offense, it's gonna be Darius Geis over Duke Johnson, which Duke Johnson's probably gonna get. Let's add him to the trade block. The only one I'm gonna make a captain besides JJ Watt. He's already a captain, which I'm pretty sure JJ Watt's already a captain too. Darius Geis, not just there. I need that defensive captain. It's gonna be Logan Ryan. He's gonna be the captain too. All right, let's go see how this team works. Preseason week 1. Play the full game. Oh man, I'm all out on my cheese curds. Alright, let's get in there. The game's loading up. We'll be right back. I'm gonna throw this stuff away. I'll see you guys in a sec.
Tonight, from U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Kirk Cousins and the Minnesota Vikings taking on Deshaun Watson and the Houston Texans.
Spread between 4th and 6th Streets in downtown Minneapolis. We welcome you inside spacious U.S. Bank Stadium. The scene a short time ago, this crowd decked out in purple, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football, folks, as the Vikings get set to do battle with the Houston Texans.
All right, let's see how this defense can hold up. No Bill O'Brien. A lot of changes since he's been released.
Brandon Gordon alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you look at this Vikings ball club, and I don't think from what we saw down on the field before the game, there's
everything
they're ready to roll.
They pass the eye test, don't they? This team looks fired up and ready to play.
It's been a hot minute since I kicked.
The Texans, an early season tilt, and when it's an early season tilt, should be ready to roll.
Let's face it, the aches and pains
Let's see how this goes, guys.
And Both
I'm
teams
excited. Hope you guys
a
are
really
too.
good start to get things going.
Under center for the Vikings, out comes the former Michigan State Spartan and longtime veteran Kirk Cousins.
The debate about Kirk Cousins continues to rage both among Vikings fans and fans around the league. But when you look at his numbers, you think this is one of the better quarterbacks in the league. Last year broke a string of 4 straight 4,000-yard passing years with the emergence of Dalvin Cook in the backfield. So while those numbers dropped, he was still solid throwing the football. 26 touchdown passes, just 6 interceptions. Now he just got to develop an extra target on the perimeter in order to get his numbers back to the previous levels.
It's now second and 10.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw his Cousins.
J.J. Watt was sacked. You guys saw it. We're playing on All Pro, so there shouldn't be any issue.
To the ground. That was J.J. Watt getting in there and getting him to the ground.
Man.
All right, partner, I'm going to be Captain Obvious right
Getting ready
here.
to throw it?
Not the start you're looking for offensively, right? Incomplete pass followed by a sack.
And when he went down, it looked like that right ankle got turned, but thankfully he popped up okay, and they breathed a sigh of relief on that sideline.
All right.
So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long.
Come on. Watch the sticks.
From the gun, here's Cousins. That's to Cook out of the backfield. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. It's a gain of 9, but it's also going to mean a punt here on their opening drive.
Well, that's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath by all means.
So on 4th down, Britton Colquitt on to punt. DeAndre Carter is deep for the Texans.
DeAndre Carter. No rain will come.
Fielded at about the 28. It's a 42-yard punt for 8 on the return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Out now comes 2-time Pro Bowler Deshaun Watson in his 4th year now in the league as he gets set to operate this Houston Texans offense.
When we talk about the best dual quarterbacks in the NFL, don't leave Deshaun Watson out of the conversation. 2 straight years he's been a Pro Bowler. Excellent numbers again last season with 26 touchdown passes, 7 more added on the ground, and firm leadership and control of his Houston Texans team. Now he's looking forward to taking the next step and beating Patrick Mahomes and Lamar Jackson in the playoffs and getting the Houston Texans to a Super Bowl.
Holden Hill was there to bring him down.
4 yards.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, Watson. That's caught by his tight end, Jordan Akins.
I feel like he's going to be a big
help before it's all said and done. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Bill Ryan did. Bill Ryan got rid of the
When you get a big tight
wide
end
receiver
like
in the
this,
game.
sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
A 1st down carry here for Johnson. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Tackle made by Eric Kendricks. This a 2nd and 7 from the 37.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to throw, Watson.
37-yard.
Almost had it. I think I waited a little too long.
Force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Escaping the pressure right. Well, he almost did that himself, but it looks like he's about a foot or 2 short. So first possession, 4th and short. Field goal's no gimme from here. What do you think about going for it?
I'm not just thinking about it. I'm signaling go for it. Let's get this, all right? Yeah, look.
He fumbled it.
This belongs to the Vikings. And they're not
There's no way.
on 4th down.
You know, if this is the regular season, partner, we'd be talking about just how costly a mistake that was. But
is his knee down?
Really good for him to get it out of his system right now.
Just hope for him and the team, it's not a sign of things to come.
That's one thing I wish they would fix.
Plus,
All these
you got to worry about making the team. Those types of errors don't help you.
So I'll go without a tight end. Knees down, ball comes out. That's gonna get overturned. Feeling like Will. Look how they put that song in. It's a good song. There we go. Get the ball back. All right.
On 1st and 10, Watson. He's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Impressive individual effort there. No one was going to stop him around the edge.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And that's why if you play in a 4-3 base and you're a defensive end, that's why you get the big bucks. They count on you to do everything. Defend the run and, of course, get to the quarterback.
Try to step up in the pocket. That didn't work out too well. Let's try this.
Now, following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. To throw is Watson. Screenplay, Johnson. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
Offense.
Yeah. Ryan Leary.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Temporarily out of field goal range now as they come up on a 2nd and long after the holding call. From the gun, here's Watson. Flush to his right. And he takes a shot on the release.
Out of the sack.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Some yards back here. Oh, what did he do?
And it's intercepted. The rookie Jeff Gladney picks it.
Right, Josh just like stops.
So it's 3rd and long, and you know this is going to be a pass. So defensively,
he tried to go down and get it, and behind him.
And this is an ill-advised throw right here, as it winds up being picked off easily.
Well, the Vikings taking the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically, what I heard from guys, and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of the game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Running on 1st down is Cook, but he didn't find much there.
Not bad, not bad.
3, 2nd down. So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook.
Yeah.
Down inside the 5 to the 4.
We're supposed to change his defense up. Stop the run.
And it's pretty evident when you watch how Minnesota plays, just how important Dalvin Cook is to their offense. A 1,000-yard rusher a year before, the first one the Vikings had since age.
And Thielman's got it. Touchdown, Vikings. 4 yards on the touchdown grab.
Cousins
And the
on the right.
Vikings have taken a first-quarter
Right.
lead.
Dan Bailey.
On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, it's
Good,
probably about 3 steps before he got a slant. In this amount of time, I think it's a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. Set down the kick is away, and off it goes. DeAndre Carter returning it. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
I'll see how our 2nd possession goes. Hopefully it goes better than that first.
At their own 27-yard line.
Now Deshaun Watson and his offense heading back out there. And he'll look to rebound from the early interception that led to 6 points the other way.
And when he threw the interception and he had to come to the sideline, I guarantee his first thought wasn't about the interception itself, but what could result?
There we go,
And I know he was
guys.
thinking to himself, come on, defense,
Get
bail
run
me
by the
out.
kick. There he is
He
right
wasn't
there.
able to in this situation. Now he's got to go out and atone for it himself, but he can't force things.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
Gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and 2. Watson forced out to his left.
Oh, I could have kept going more. I didn't see the touch right there on the left side. I
So
couldn't get him.
multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first.
Houston.
On 1st down, this is
Come on, guys.
3 yards there, takes him to the 45.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
He got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
Lost that yard.
Anthony Barr got a real education at UCLA and playing not just his normal position of stand-up outside linebacker, but down defensive end. So he had to incorporate a variety of moves, take on bigger people. So he got great leverage while he was there. That really helps him when he's trying to stop people running the ball.
Born in South Bend, Indiana. Thought about going back to go to Notre Dame, but you're right. Great career at UCLA and now a great career in the NFL. And now a high kick trying to
Bad
pin him
kick.
back.
Bad kick.
That is just a 20-yard punt. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. And now out comes Minnesota. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. They start the drive with Cook. Takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Cousins gives way to Cook. And he'll get up to the 43.
Still haven't fixed that automatic switch button yet.
Well,
So
they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also
gonna be a
like what the
pass.
runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
backups are all in. All right, let's see how these backups can do. Scouting time.
Here's Madison running on 1st down. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48.
Is Alexander Madison really a backup though?
Nice satisfying run on 1st down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying,
Whoa!
"Hey, Chuck,
See what I'm talking about?
Accelerating, and off he goes. Touchdown, Vikings.
You hit the button and it's supposed to go straight to the
52
one closest to the ball carrier, and it goes to the one furthest away.
Dan Bailey.
Well, that's pretty impressive, Charles. It's one thing to be an elite speed wide receiver and have all that yards after the catch into the end zone, but for your tight end,
yeah, you don't get that very often. What you're describing is more like a Tyreek Hill, a Devontae Adams, and Antonio Brown. You're not talking about a guy that lines up or can line up in line and look like an extra tackle on running plays. He took that bad boy downfield just like he was a scat back.
before the game, he told me, I'm going to have a zinger or two today. And I was like, a zinger or two? I guess that's a zinger, right?
That's a zinger.
Now we'll look at Kiki QT as he and the rest of the offense gear up to go again. You better believe that he's well aware he has 0 catches right now, and they're losing, so he's probably a little hungry.
And you know the guys on defense are aware as well. And they're really excited he has no catches, but they're also worried. Because a lot of times, that's like the ticking time bomb. The longer you hold him down, when he finally explodes, look out.
Yeah, no catches, though, so far in this game. He almost had it. Already with 1 interception, just missing his 2nd there.
For Kiki QT.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum. Big
All right.
play.
Backup
right in his
quarterback's
hands,
spot.
unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground. That's going to be caught by Colton. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40.
Complete to
It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
9 yards. And the Texans 1st down.
Damn.
He would be brought down at about the 43 that time.
Taken down.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
That went by way too fast.
Look at the draft class.
I wanted to see that.
Offense. Remember, no first-round picks this year. They traded it away. How much of a detriment is that?
Well, what they're hoping is the reason they
No!
Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked off at 47. And the return here is stopped.
I didn't hit the left back button to drop that low.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
Tackled back at the 40.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. To try again after the sack. Mannion will throw complete to Beebe. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
So each quarterback's not.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 13.
Throwing is Mannion. Now he'll double underneath to his running back complete.
Get the first.
Taken down shy of the 25 that he needed. He'll be a yard or two short.
Brings up 4th.
Don't tell any defensive coordinator I played for, but that might be considered a win for both teams because defensively they stopped them short and forced the 4th down. But offensively, they picked up enough yards to give their kicker a better shot if that's what they want to do.
And Bailey able to knock it through. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0.
All right.
So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coach is always talking about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or in this case, a field goal.
Face mask.
Down on the field. And they might be backing up a bit here to start the drive.
Come on. That was not. Who's the kick return?
Set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. With that field position after the return wasn't terrific, it's not a great starting field position as well.
They're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7.
He was taken
All right,
down
AJ
at the
McCarron.
22-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd
From
and
the 22, McCarron flushed out right. Man open, that's Kiki QT complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
We'll see how this goes.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Good shot, Pigman.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
15.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson.
Johnson with a nice 4-yard pickup.
By DJ Wanham.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage. And
Definitely hits the L button.
Chunk of yardage.
The left
And
back
this is
button,
going to
so
turn
he
into
would,
another first down as
go
the
low.
tackle is made at the Vikings' 24-yard line. 16 yards, a first down. On first down, Johnson.
Johnson's like, no, not going that way. Not losing yards.
For about 6
good
down
about
to the
Johnson.
18.
That's going to come back.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
On second down now, it's Johnson.
There we go, Johnson.
Got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Seems like the rushing game is going to pick up.
He was brought down at the
Running game
8-yard line.
In our years together, we've never really run into a player that's admitted a doubt or a lack of confidence, right? But right now, I'm just wondering about that interior line because on defense, they're starting to get manhandled at the point of attack. Do they have it in them?
I thought McCarron was going to be able to get around that outside right there.
Right now, they're running the ball at will.
Ooh, not what I wanted to do. Not what I
Out of
wanted
the
to do.
scramble, it's second down.
Gain of 5.
And we've hit the
2 minutes.
2-minute mark in this first half of action.
3-yard line.
Where's the goal line fade? No. It's not on here no more. Wow, that sucks.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. And got his man.
He caught it.
Touchdown.
I've never seen anyone catch a pass like that off the deflection.
There to make the grab. And the Texans cut into that lead.
Off the helmet.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
And it's 17-7. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And the result, a Houston touchdown.
I'm not too worried about points in preseason.
So after the touchdown, here's
More worried about just how this team
kick
can
it
handle.
away. Fielded in the end zone.
I haven't said it before. I appreciate the 7 new followers that we've had since the last stream.
Attempt to return.
And if you're watching this, we're going to do a giveaway. And 1,000 followers. I think we're at like 670 right now. So 1,000 followers. We'll be in there. This giveaway. Don't miss it.
So far is the possibility of things loosening up later in the ground game. Through the air first, maybe I have to start respecting that even more as the game goes on, and then there will be running lanes to find later.
Yeah, trying to get him more involved here on this drive. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
See, I hit the button to change, and it goes all the way over to the right instead of right in front. If that would have let me do it, he would have gotten hit.
As they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. And he finds some open field here. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 26. Here's Mannion. He's going to be taken down back on the 35-yard line.
That's why we signed him.
Like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front.
I'll start.
Down he goes.
Bring it back.
Expect this from the visiting team when playing indoors, but not the home team.
They're supposed to get all the advantages, right? The home crowd's supposed to help them. They forgot where they were, perhaps.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long.
See? It worked out that time.
Let's contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Dan Bailey for the Vikings field goal. A 53-yard attempt.
And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Now listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers
Put it
continues
more
to
on his
get
back.
better.
Get it, not giving up
Check their
interception.
background. They were all county, all state, and other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
McCarron, the final shot before the half. He'll air it out deep for Thomas.
Oh, he had it in his hand for a second.
Incomplete.
Let's go to halftime, guys.
The long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So we have reached halftime in our first preseason matchup of the year. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Back to you guys in just a minute as we've started the countdown to opening night. 3 more weeks of preseason action follow this, and then we get it all started less than 1 month from tonight. In our game, most of the starters have made their cameo and departed, but plenty of youngsters out there with a lot to gain or lose. as we get you right back out to Brandon God.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone.
That's a nice little different halftime
three.
compared to what everything else is.
And he returns this to the 22.
On the return, the Texans take over.
McCarron's going to get one more quarter.
At their own 22-yard
And then we're going to throw the other backup in. Third string. See how it goes.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. They'll take this to the other side of
Don't wait for the ball, man. Jeez.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
First down.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. They'll go backwards here, losing yardage back at
That
the
spin
48.
didn't help at all.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this belongs to the Vikings. The 20. And they're going to bring this one back. It's a fumble return, a scoop and score for the Vikings.
That defense trying to turn him around so he would touch him.
They've had
Did
some
not help.
sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. That's what they've done all game long.
Well, they got the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Taking it about the 1. And down he goes just shy of the 25. Now, penalty marker is down. Let's see what that's about. What's the deal, y'all? They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice.
Nothing.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
2nd and 10. At the 13-yard line.
Now McCarron throwing on 2nd.
That was a mistake on McCarron's part.
The rookie Jeff Gladney picks it. He's going to score. It's a Viking touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. And the lead is now 24. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception.
AJ McCarron just...
Into the end zone for the
He's got no time in the pocket. That's where that depth comes in. He's got no time in his pocket.
Taken in at the 3.
Anything.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Any of that
The
has anything
Texans
to do.
take over 1st and 10
Changing everything up.
at their own 27-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Fullback didn't get a block like he should have. He was right there with him, didn't block him. So we had to push outside.
What we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up!
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Ah, the running back.
Movement here by one of the Texans up front. In comes the flag.
There again.
And that'll set him back
Higgin.
5.
Higgin.
Well, that's a
Turn out
tough
to where you
costly
can pick it up.
penalty, because now it makes it 3rd and 6 after the false start. Working from the gun here, McCarron. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
McCarron's pass
That was a good throw.
Intended for Kiki.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face, coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. They'll start on the ground with Madison. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the
They're just going
defense
to run it a lot.
penetrate,
I don't see them
make
throwing
him
the ball.
slow his pace, change direction, that's off in the end result.
See, why didn't they switch me to 26 instead of putting me back over
Zach
the...
Cunningham.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield.
There are definitely some bugs that need to be fixed out in this game right
The
now.
catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9. Back to throw here. It's caught on the right side at Smith. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on third down. A first run for the backup, Abdullah. And he's going to go backward. They get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to make it 4th down.
And don't break defense
Just
right
a simple
there.
run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
Bailey's kick is good. And that'll push the lead from 24 up to 27. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to their goal line, things stiffened a little bit and forced the field goal.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Take over 1st and 10.
Definitely see how this defense can play out.
Heading out is the Texans offense as they get set to take over here. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is, just what you said, you've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side, because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far,
Did he not?
Time tonight, he's intercepted. The rookie Jeff Gladney picks it, and they will take over at the 26-yard line.
All right. I don't know what McCarron you need to do, but game 1 is not yours, man.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
And they begin the drive with Abdullah. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
The ball carrier.
certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
There we go.
Just not enough time for the play to develop.
Defense finally made a
Lucky it wasn't a
stop.
fumble, really.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't get that done on that play.
A nice punt, but a good run back as well, 13 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
And the Texans.
Last play of the quarter.
They'll run on first down. It's Johnson, and he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter.
Duke Johnson's been the highlight of the
Return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. And he's going to have the hook up to QT. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. First and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here and just load up for it and see what happens.
Try this again.
Now Magoo to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
At the 7-yard line.
To throw is Magoo.
No!
Heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
He got hit as he threw it.
And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line.
The Vikings.
This spot in the fourth quarter with that deficit had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
The tackle will be credited to Jake Ryan.
Made by Jake Ryan. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8. At the
Gonna run with Madison again. And able to find a little space. He gets us up over the 15 to the 16. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away. Nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And the Texans with great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. And certainly this, not the performance that they were hoping for to begin the exhibition season, but still plenty to watch for in this 4th quarter. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He gets this to Coulter complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
A little bit of my play style.
A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down.
Can't do that with him.
Down from the 34 now. Here's 1st and 10. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. That's Thomas. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4
It's also a
before
great
he's
throw
out of
finally,
bounds.
too.
They've been struggling in the passing game. Do you like the aggressiveness there? I mean, it worked on that play, but do you like it?
I do, because a lot of the time you're struggling because...
Touchdown, Texans. Kiki QT there to make Texans get a bit closer. And all about timing there on that. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
That was
Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Fake extra point.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully.
they played it good.
Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that? What was that?
Maybe they saw something on film, and you see something on film when those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
Going to begin the drive here with Madison. And he'll be uprooted at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Another carry now for Madison. They'll only get a couple.
For some reason I went too far to the left.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Here's Britton Colquitt now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight.
Trying to make this team feel like they're in this chance. They still have a chance.
And taken right on the 30.
It definitely wasn't a spin.
Yards there on the punt. And possession will switch hands. 1st and 10. And the Texans set to come onto the field. And this showing really not a good one on either side of the ball, but still 3 more preseason games to follow and a lot to play for here for the guys on the field now as they're hoping to secure that roster spot. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on 1st down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're either throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. And officially, they'll say it's going to be another turnover as this one's intercepted.
Oh, come on.
And this is one heck of an individual performance we're witnessing. That is now his 3rd interception. And keep in mind, folks, this isn't a safety or a cornerback. This is a linebacker.
Does this feel to you like he's having a flashback? Because a lot of these linebackers we see in the NFL, in high school, they were offensive stars. They touched the football all the time. It's like he said to himself, let's go back and put on the leather jacket and go get the football. How about this one? 3 interceptions thus far.
42-yard line.
On 2nd down, this is Madison. And he's going to be close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Texans' 34. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
So there's going to be a lot of work coming
on
in.
the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Gain on the play brings up 2nd and 10 at the Texans' 34-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And not much running room. Down to the 32. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
3rd and 8.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the 1st down as well.
16-yard line.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.
There's no point of stopping it
We
twice.
talk all the time about how important it is to have leverage in blocking. It's also a big part of policing up gaps. Did you move someone out of the A gap? Did you move him out of the B gap in order to create space for your guy.
Well, that sucked.
In this case, all those gaps were shut down.
Yeah, the movement was defensive, and they got him for a loss.
Oh, my bad. Audio just cut out. My bad, big time. Oh, cool. It did show up finally.
And how about just how it broke open? You know, you just all of a sudden.
Good passing yards, good
there
rushing
it
yards.
is. This thing is
Just a
pretty
turnover.
much done.
7
And the crowd
takeaways.
stayed with it to celebrate
We gave up the
because
ball
they're
7
like,
times.
Let's enjoy watching our team play this well. This is
That was
fun.
his text message from work.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Vikings as we say so long from Minneapolis.
That sucks. I mean, Alex did good. Way better than, what's his face, so not this message to work. I just gotta get rid of proper firing uniform. That's fine. I gotta. Not tomorrow. That's great. I was hoping we'd get that canceled because of everything going on, but it is what it is. All right. Let's see. We can upgrade to Deshaun Watson. Cool. Because he's a little bit better at the field general, which is great. That's great. Duke Johnson. Let's see. Power back. Boost back. Give him that looseness. I mean, he showed out for us. Let's go to week 2. We get to play the Seahawks. Trade offers for Duke Johnson, which is let's see what offers we have. Chicago giving us a 3rd round. Philly giving us a 2nd and a 6th. Good defensive tackle on with a 4th and 5th. 3rd, 6th, and 7th. The 3rd, 7th, and 7th. This is all next year. There's nothing this year. We got a 4th round. Defensive tackle, which I really don't need. We'll mull it over for a little bit. No, I don't want to lose these guys. But I don't think anyone's gonna save them yet, because everyone's going for like the bigger names. Dominic Rodgers-Cromartie. I'm really looking for a backup QB, and Josh McCown might just be it because AJ McCarron didn't do. We'll see how these 2 games go. This guy had no penalty and no savings to bring him in. He did really good, so. Week 2, I don't want to use Deshaun at all. Deshaun's not going to be in the game. That's going to be Miguel's going to get a quarter. Karen's going to get a quarter. I'm going to bring in McCown. We're going to bring in McCown for a year on the 1-year deal. We're going to bring in Blake Bortles. So how week 2 is going to go. It's going to be McCown, then Bortles, Karen, and then McGo. So let's see how this goes. Week 2 is going to be who's going to win the backup quarterback game. doing for this stupid alert.
Tonight, from NRG Stadium in Houston, Texas, it's week 2 of the NFL preseason on EA Sports. It's the Houston Texans taking on the Seattle Seahawks.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The scene from a few moments ago, this crowd enthusiastically cheering on their Texans as they emerge from the locker room. And we're just about ready for football as the Texans get set to match up with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks.
All right.
Brandon Gaunt and Charles Davis, happy to be back alongside you. And I'll tell you what, yes, it's just week 2 of the preseason, but now they've got 1 game under their belts. And a lot of guys trying to prove some stuff down on the field here today.
Not only that, these coaches like to win. And I used to think it really didn't matter who won in the preseason. Then I watched some of those shows that the NFL does. And you see the coaches in preseason after a loss jumping all over their guys. So I learned one valuable lesson. Wins and losses count no matter what.
All right, here we go.
So out come the Texans for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a guy who only became a starter relatively late in his career. It's the well-traveled veteran, Josh McCown.
It may feel to us fans that Josh McCown's been in the league for about 30 years now, but it was the 2002 draft that delivered him to the NFL. And how does he stay in the league for so long? Great teammate, terrific leadership skills, knows that he can help develop young quarterbacks, and when called upon to play, usually delivers.
Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's
So
second
first
down.
quarter goes for him.
Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 26-yard line.
Now McCown. Buying time to his left.
Ah, he's out of bounds on that one.
Kenny Stills. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A gain there of 21 yards. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career.
They're not going to challenge that? I would definitely have challenged that. That was definitely out of bounds. All right, forget it.
On first down, McCown.
Why is he throwing it up there?
In by Brandon Cooks.
Oh, no. No.
We're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
I hope Larry is
A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
Larry's got to come back.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's McCown. Looking left side, and he's got a man.
Is that Dunbar?
That's Fuller.
Oh, it's Jamal
And
Adams.
inside the 40 to the
Dislocated
39. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Not
4
fit.
yards on that last
For us at
completion,
all.
so that sets up 2nd and 6. Running from the gun, Johnson. And he'll take this one down to the 36.
The ball carrier.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That was a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
All right, Josh McCown's showing like he's got.
McCown looks to throw on 3rd. He finds his target, Fuller.
Still at first, right?
And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down.
At the 31
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll hand it down to Geis.
Come on, guys. Come on, guys.
Struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
He's brought down.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
He was taken down by
play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive. But this is third down.
3rd and 6.
Shotgun here for McCown. Dancing to his left. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
So.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. Third down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
The score, Texans 3.
So they'll likely get a few more drives before we see the second team, but a good start for the first unit with 3 points.
Yeah, good start, and now they want to see them build on it because you're exactly right. They'll get a few more drives at this stage of the preseason.
That was a good start.
Can they continue
Good job by
to
McCown.
evolve
Really
and
it.
add to what we just saw in the first drive?
Let's see how the
Seattle's first go on offense forthcoming, and under center, of course, Russell Wilson.
Whenever you think about the Seattle Seahawks, one of the first things that pops to mind is how well they run the football and how much they like doing it. But you have to also look at how well Russell Wilson has played at the quarterback spot. Hasn't just been a game manager. Last year, over 4,100 yards passing, the second most in his career. 31 touchdown passes and took care of the ball as well because he threw just 5 interceptions. If you need to open things up, Russell Wilson can get it done.
Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The
Nice.
down attempt there,
Nice.
knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's
Who is that?
incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. From the shotgun, Wilson, he finds his running back, Hyde. And he's going to be taken down here.
Good
Still
job
a
by this
couple yards
defense.
short of the first.
He's a good job.
Do that every time on.
We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice short.
Ooh.
A 44-yard boot
He's
just
Blair.
on the return as he's covered
Leveled him.
quickly.
The Texans take
So
over.
now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Geis. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
They opened up that running lane big
31
time for
yards
us.
there, and a first
Big,
down.
big time.
The safeties were well back there, and he had a lot of room. Were they in the cover too?
Yeah, they were, and the safeties were back. You know, usually they're 12 to 15 yards off the line of scrimmage, somewhere around the hash mark for each of them. But what also happens if the linebackers dive into the line, if you block them initially, that blocker can come off of them and get up to the safeties on the second level, and now you've got a big place to run the football.
On the 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And
That's good job. Good job calling out
bounds incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver, he was going after. And it's 3rd and 5. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. That's caught by his tight end, Jordan Akins. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35.
1st and 10.
His first catch, good for 9 and a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on
Ooh,
1st
Bobby
and
Wagner.
10.
Number 25.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Taken down by
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing now is McCown. And he's going to drop
Well,
this
that
off to
sucks.
his fullback.
That's his fullback doing
Give him
fucking.
2
Why is my
yards
fullback
on
doing
that
fucking
play,
push-ups as soon
and
as he
that'll
gets
bring
tackled?
up a 3rd down.
Get your ass up.
You don't see too many pass catching fullbacks nowadays, partner. In fact, you don't see too many fullbacks, period.
Good news, though, he does have decent hands, and we saw it right there on display.
No,
Guy's man on the comebacker.
Or else
That's
full.
Fuller. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping the second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. This is Stills on the jet sweep. And able
Should have
to
the
get him
first.
down, but he does reach the 5. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
I think the reason that this play is so successful is not just the blocking at the point of attack, but how about the speed at which he takes the handoff? He's in motion already, so he's not coming from a flat start like a running back often is. He's at a full run by the time he gets
Did he
the
not
football.
catch that? Am I
And
looking at something
scrimmage
else?
Once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. To throw is McCall. Open man is Cooks. He's got it. Touchdown, Texans. A 5-yard touchdown catch, and the Texans will add on to their lead. He's got it, and now it's a 10-0 lead here in the opening quarter. So that drive goes a full 80 yards in 10 plays, and it results in the Texans finding the end zone.
For Houston.
I consider it a not to get count on his backup quarterback right now in this first quarter against the starters. McCarron can do anything against backups.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
Against Minnesota. So.
25-yard line.
Seattle's offense coming back onto the field ready for their 2nd drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion, guys a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh.
He's got daylight. He's at the 40, 20, 10.
Oh!
And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle.
Damn.
Chris Carson, 75 yards. And the Seahawks get the quick strike touchdown.
That sucks.
I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. Man, one play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm willing to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn it into a play action, and throw one deep.
On the draw, they go to Gaines. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play.
All right, from the backups.
10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports.
No, I'm staying out there.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. McCall got a man and he hits it in stride. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 yards there, first down.
10 at the 47.
You don't always expect tight.
Yeah, I said it was going to be 1 quarter each. Some Townsend. Count out. I'm just showing Watson's another mention now too. You got Bortles coming in. You got McCarron coming in next quarter, and then Gaw coming in for the 4th.
To be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Working from the gun, it's Bortles. Going deep here for Stills. And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with. But it's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
I thought he definitely caught that.
So now here in the 2nd week of the preseason, you'd expect the starters to play a little bit more than they did in week 1, but not a whole lot.
So if you're an offensive coordinator, what are you looking for?
What you're looking for is things getting cleaned up as you go along, because most of your playbook's probably installed. How well are they handling it? Easy in and out of the huddle? No mental mistakes? Are they starting to look like a good offensive football team?
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. On first down. Carson. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
The Seahawk ball carrier.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard
Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. He's been effective so far over the 40-yard mark here in the second quarter. Don't forget about those guys up front, though. They've been effective, too.
The leverage game has been in their favor. They've been the ones who've been able to bend their knees, drop their hips, and get a little bit lower than the guys on the other side of the football, and they've moved them out of the way for the runner.
Sometimes that's tough for those big fellas.
Not an easy thing for them to do.
And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans.
They can
So
definitely
they'll
bail
come up
Bortles
first
out
and
on
10
that.
now from the 33. From the gun, it's Bortles. And Cooks has it over the middle. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. 12 more yards there and another first down. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. First and 10 at the 45. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. So from Seahawk territory now, it's first and 10 at the 44-yard line. Shotgun now for Bortles. On the left side, this is Stills. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up second and 6.
at the 40-yard line.
Now Bortles. He's going to float this one deep right side. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
There's no way KJ Wright picked
Picked
up
off
that.
down at the 2. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Wow.
At their own.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. After the loss to start out, here's second and 11. Now Wilson back into his end zone. In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And this will be scooped up in the end zone. The defender gets there, and it's a touchdown. That's something you have to be wary of on your side of the field, that close to the goal line. The defense, they are looking for that football. They got it. They scored.
You are so right, and the quarterback has to speed things up himself. So close to the goal line, they're going to get after you. Make sure you get rid of the football and in a safe place.
Defense.
Fielded in the end
Defense
zone.
has kicked ass this
And
first
he'll just
half.
take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard
Chris Carson trotting back out there. Now, he's having himself a little bit of a banner game. His team right now, though, losing.
Needs a little bit of help, and I kind of equate it to a basketball game where you have the big score, and sometimes your strategy is, okay, he can go ahead and have all of his points. Let's hold down everyone else, and that's the way you win the game. And right now, he needs everyone else to start scoring, quote-unquote, as he's been.
Yeah, and he's hoping to keep it close so maybe they can keep it on the ground, not start to go through the air as much. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. A gain of 3, second down.
Midfield to the 49-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From just shy of midfield, Wilson. This is caught. It's Greg Olsen.
Wilson.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. It's a gain of 7, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
3 yards.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Running game's going. Oh, they're going to go for it.
Pete Carroll, no stranger to rolling the dice. He'll roll it again. 4th down, they're going for it.
They're going for it.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth, and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work.
And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down.
Oh, my goodness. Was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
37-yard line.
Oh, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
Oh, why did you just sit there and not come back to the ball?
Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. So that now back-to-back drive CD that have ended with an interception.
Now, I don't know about you, but I'd call my quarterback over, put an arm around him, and say, hey, take a look at the scoreboard. We're playing with a lead. Let's be...
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Texans scoop it. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line.
Recovered by the...
No coach or team's ever happy when someone has a turnover, but if there's ever a good time to do it...
Preseason.
Yeah, right now. You know that come regular season, he's going to be ready to go, and maybe he'll remember, yeah, I don't want to do this
when
it comes time for the games to count.
Getting set to go again, Blake Bortles marches back onto the field with his offense.
He hasn't done anything.
I'm sure he wanted to have a huge game, wants to have a huge game as the quarterback, but really on the ground, they've been very, very hard to stop. Maybe you just keep going to that well.
I think so, and isn't it funny how the definition of balance changes for us from game to game? Sometimes it's what, 50-50, run it, throw it. Sometimes it's just being a balanced running team in terms of who's carrying the football.
More than one guy.
Right, multiple guys out there, and now your guy back there has to throw it. Doesn't have to worry about it quite as much.
And they've got the lead here in the second quarter. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to
Bortles!
Unsuccessfully.
And that is incomplete.
Come on, man.
You know, during
That's
these
it.
preseason games
Bortles
we're
ain't
two
coming
right
back.
now, it's always funny looking at our spot charts up here in the booth because with all the guys that might play in this one, it seems to get bigger and bigger each year.
Yeah, we pretty much supersize them, don't we? Because, you know, remember, they're carrying 90 now. And with the new rules, they'll carry 90 all the way through the preseason before they make the final cut. Oh, yeah, a lot of guys to learn for these games.
A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And he finds his man, the tight end Olsen. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Operating from the gun, Wilson. And the tight end Olsen right side. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
Jason Myers on for the field goal. A 58-yard attempt.
Shanked it.
And that one will be no good. He never had it on line. It's well wide to the left, and this score will stay right where it is.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over the spot of the placement. So now they've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40.
That's what I want, guys.
Something from that distance, but to no avail. Comes up empty as we have reached the intermission. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in just a minute. Week 2 of the preseason is upon us. We've got 2 more after this one, and then we get it all started, as we normally do, on the first Thursday after Labor Day. In our game, still a lot to keep an eye on. Guys battling, trying to make a ball club. We'll send it back to 2 guys already on our team. That's Brandon got.
Just make sure the depth chart changed. The portals is out. Wait, so it's gonna be. Portals can come back in if there's an injury, but.
And Charles Davis.
That's how it's going to be. A good number of backups going forward as we are back and underway here in preseason week 2. Taken in the end zone. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. As Seattle now ready to march onto the field. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Give the sack there to Jake Ryan.
So
Ryan was good last week, too.
Why they've struggled so far? They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Rough and passer.
He'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first.
You gotta be kidding me.
Ouch, you thought you had the defensive stand. Roughing the passer wipes it out.
What does every defense talk about? 3 and out, right? Thought they were able to get off the field. Not so. Following the penalty.
Oh, I just missed the tackle, too, behind the line.
And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Now the 3rd-year man from San Diego State, Rashad
Holding.
Penny.
Holding.
He's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well.
Bring that back 10 yards. Bring that back. Let's go.
That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you've got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
Now left side on the swing pass. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process.
Come on, guys.
First down, Seattle.
They run again with Hyde on first. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 46-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Smith. That's caught by Penny. A loss of 1, now a loss of 2, and they're staring at a 3rd and 13. So 1st and 2nd down went the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. Throwing now is Gino. They set up the screen to Penny. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. They'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that.
Down up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a 1st down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
And here comes the Texans now. They've got the lead, and certainly a big reason why some of these catches we take a look at right now.
And I've seen it so many times that when units start to play really well, they feed off of each other and play even better. And they're making every catch possible. Contested, non-contested, easy, difficult, big-time plays. And right now, that's why their team's in the lead.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw.
Oh.
And coverage, and it's intercepted.
That's not good.
Picked off by the safety, Eric Reed. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six.
Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Taking it about the 1. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 23.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And he stopped immediately there.
The ball carrier.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
The Seahawks.
This defense figured out something in the locker room.
Stop trying to play
third-quarter picks
fucking
now.
And you just wonder,
defense when
did
you're
he
on
get too
offense.
comfortable in the locker room himself? His team has the lead. Take care of the football. He's putting them in jeopardy right now.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Gary and Conlon. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line.
Alex, you're fucking...
Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Alex doesn't secure the ball the rest of this quarter.
Hands it off out of the gun. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. Now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back.
Nice Bobby Wagner back on third.
Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Smart.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Here's Magoo looking to throw it. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston.
Matthew.
Jordan Thomas there to make the grab. And the Texans push further out in front. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. They'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Seattle again getting ready to take over offensively. They're down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a 1st and 10. And almost intercepted. It would have been his 2nd pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
It's now second
and 10. Thanks for tagging along with us here from Houston, Texas. To throw again, Smith. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
What? You got it.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From just shy of midfield, Smith.
See,
Short
I should have been on
throw to
26
Disley.
instead of
And
53
he'll get
after I had to
down
hit
here
it
to
the
the
2nd time.
43.
And you wouldn't have caught that.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line.
2nd down.
And we say it all the time.
Hold on, I'm going to make sure this change is good.
Have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you get 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
Here we come.
Back now in Houston. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. And he stopped up short of the 1st as they tackle him down at about the 36. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Try it again.
Then we got to give a little tip of the cap for the defense there. Zone coverage, locked it in tight, made it really difficult because they tried the crossing route against it, and it worked for a completion, but you have to know where the sticks are on 3rd down. Didn't get beyond that. No pickup.
Is that Alex Gordon?
All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary 1st step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
Over 1st and 10. At their
The
own
Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, and so they'll be looking to string together a few 1st downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Now a 10th carry for Johnson. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46.
The ball carrier.
Tackle made by Rasheem Green.
6-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now the backup, A.J. McCarron. That's caught. It's DeAndre Carter. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 31-yard line. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a 1st. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's McCarron. Wide open receiver complete. And down inside the 15 he goes.
Texans.
17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Intended.
Do we try it? I'm gonna throw it. Why not?
So
Throw the challenge.
2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. So a challenge is upon us. I tell you, close game, 4th quarter. This is a huge decision.
Oh, no doubt about that, partner. A lot has to be riding on this call. And you know it is a tight one because
that rifle would have come in a little bit better. Nice try, though.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Eric Reed.
That's just...
And he is all the way up past the 25.
I don't know.
A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
Will Disley, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10. And he finds Penny.
There again, I want to do it hit.
Lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Well, plays like that, Charles, no doubt, they're just going to continue to fuel this crowd.
And this defense is already playing well, but it also feeds on the energy of that crowd that you're talking about, and that takes them up to another level. Right now, they're playing really loose. They've got the lead, and what a nice stop they just made there behind the line of scrimmage.
And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the 1st down at the 29. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the 1st down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards.
The Texans take over 1st and 10.
And now out comes Houston. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. They begin the drive with Johnson.
Oh, come on. Get that block a little bit
Madden at the line
better.
of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Flowers on the
Tackle coming from the safety, Trey Flowers.
2nd and 10. At the
McCarron to throw on 2nd down. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Jordan Thomas, the one he was looking for. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. And it's 3rd down. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
7-yard line.
Call that a very strong gain of 24. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Flush to his right. Man open, that's Kiki QT, complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now a handoff, Johnson. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Working from the gun here, McCarron. And he can't find a
I was looking
receiver, and
around.
he's brought down. Oh, and after the sack, he's still down on the field. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. Another try after the first down sack. McCarron, that's caught. It's Thomas. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Really nice gain on the completion. However, still 3rd and goal that they face now. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete. Eric Reed, the former LSU Tiger, making the play on the defensive side.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Fairbairn now, following the made field goal, he'll send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Gino down a throw. That's caught by Hollister. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
At the 50-yard line.
From the 50, it's Smith. Short throw to Disley. And he'll be pulled down, and now a late flag will come with it. And that's in the area of a face mask, I think.
Defense. Where?
Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise, this stage of the
helmet
game,
maybe, but not
you can't have those kind of plays.
Now Gino on 1st down. He finds Ursua. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Open man is Ursua. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. That is caught at the 7-yard line.
How the hell are you guys not going to tackle
He
him?
will score. Touchdown, Seattle. From 8 yards out. And the Seahawks have made this a 1-score game. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, you get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And the lead is down to a field goal now. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And the capper then put it in the end zone, a run of 8 yards.
Let's try it. Oh, they're not going to.
Just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. We get a glance at Duke Johnson as he heads back out onto the field. And after a sluggish start, he's really bounced back. The numbers bear that out.
And you're a baseball guy, partner. How many at-bats over the course of a baseball
Gonna run it
season?
now.
Oh, boy, 4 in the game.
Yeah, about the 4 in a
4
game.
times 162.
350 or so, right? Sometimes it takes a while for a guy to get going. That's my point. It's not the first few carries. You don't worry about that. As they go along, get that guy lathered up, get those blocking assignments down. Those 2-yard gains turn into bigger gains as the game moves along.
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
Should have sealed it right there.
Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Again, it's Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
2nd and 11 at the Seahawks 48-yard line.
What a game, what a game, what a game, what a game, man.
Down to an ear
Here's
here
the
as
game.
the Texans look to let the clock roll.
A loss of a yard. It's now
So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And it's going to be their defense that gets the ink in the headlines tomorrow. And for good reason. They forced 5 turnovers in this game.
And while we were watching this game unfold, I kept thinking about when we did our training camp tour. And something that you noticed along the way. Just about every camp we visited, when the defense got together, everyone was doing ball drills. Defensive linemen, linebackers, secondary, because they understood how vital it was to take the football away. And they wanted every opportunity. When the ball was knocked free, they want all those guys to be familiar with touching the ball so they could pick up the fumble or get the interception. And we saw it pay off in this one here.
Yeah, 5 times. They'll remember this one. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon.
Like it's lemonade. We're gonna upgrade Montez Sweat personally. And then everyone else is gonna get upgraded by the computer. I'll take a look at these team members. My right tackle, my right guard. 8 weeks. Let's put him on the IR just because he can come back from that once he's back. We're gonna simulate the week. But during this week, we're also releasing 2 QBs. It's gonna be Blake Bortles. Sorry, man. Just didn't cut it last week. Alex Mago. Just both best of luck. Alex might come back and be on the practice squad next week, but upgrade this dude. Let him go be. You need some zone in your life. Get better. Play a lot of zone on this team. Alright, with that, that's going to be the end of this stream, my guys. Like I said, if you missed any of it, go check it up on YouTube. It'll be up there probably. I'll try to get the first episode up there Thursday. I'm going to try for Thursdays for this rebuild. Rebuild Thursdays. Alright, guys. Catch y'all later. Peace.